All right. Who wants to give us a recap of what happened last time with the heroes of Crossington?
I'll try to I'll try. So
Do or do
uh
not. There is no
yes,
try.
there is no try. Uh we were stuck on the abyss, and and the archmage was able to contact us and then transport us. She was going to transport us to Arcadium, but it still didn't make it to Arcadium, and we found ourselves dropping right in front of the front gates at Crossington. There we uh, uh, dusted ourselves off, talked to a couple of guards, um, and and we were uh, had we talked to them for a little bit, and then we found out that they haven't been undergoing any attacks by the Ars Esoterica, uh, and they said that it's usually along the roads that happens. We were going to go ahead and make our way to the laid low when a young child came up to me and said that we are expected over at the laid low, and which surprised us because we didn't know that we were even going to be at Crossington. Um, the uh, I think Torka chipped the child, and we made our way over to the laid low. There, uh, we were greeted by the barmaid, and who I can't remember her name.
Ollie.
There we go. And she said that the benefactor will be coming down, and that here's this huge spread, uh, and uh, I think
A veritable smorgasbord.
yes, exactly, and uh, we uh, uh, we started into eating, and then came down uh, my father, who the and I introduced him to each one of the party members, and he wanted to find out about our dealings with Shaldor, and uh, let's see, and my father's name is Onlandis, and he thanked Korka for saving Glimmermaw's life. He was giving us uh, I guess, some words, with regards to when we do
Well, your
meet up
father's name
with.
is actually Mr. Ramos Lauren,
Oh, Mr.
but he was using a pseudonym
Uh,
that
uh,
was a
uh,
play off of his name when he met you.
ah,
Literally, his
did you?
first, he was introduced as Mister, which
Gotcha.
is literally literally
Oh, I
the
see.
first part of Soren's father's name. You didn't catch on any of that?
Yeah, I was drunk. No, I know I wasn't drunk. I'm not Jonathan Stokes.
Wow.
Yeah. Jonathan's the only one that, well, is the only one that I know that's actually gotten drunk on while playing.
No,
I
Dale
guess maybe
has.
Dale.
Yeah, Dale
I
has.
have to.
Maybe Dale has.
But I didn't.
Uh,
Stokes barfed.
yeah. And uh, we know that he has. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to see what else. Um, he's talked about how Shaldor um, is an original evil of
A significant evil, he
Levis,
called him.
a significant, okay, original significant evil of Levis, and that he is tied to this plane somewhat because he seeks the vitality of it because it's a very young plane of existence,
It's
and
considered unspoiled.
unspoiled. Yes. Uh, he was telling us that there is no portal in Roville Tower, and that he had already attacked it himself to free all the young dragons, the wyverns that were there in a that was in a forced sort of rookery before they were uh, turned into to the
Month.
Ars Esoterica's uses,
By the
and
way,
so
that's
that was
actually
one.
a something that happened in one of the other campaigns. Um,
Oh,
they
gotcha.
were dealing. They were the ones that originally had to deal with the Order Esoterica, and
Ah,
they were the ones that cleared out Roville Tower, and
okay.
Soren's father was actually dealing with them. They didn't know he was Soren's father. They didn't know who the hell Soren is.
There
Um,
you go.
and he was the one that sort of cleared out the rookery and chased the wyverns away from the tower so that the order couldn't continue to use them.
Uh, and let's see. Now I'm trying to
Badass.
find.
But that
Yes.
campaign ended, well, it fell apart before it ended. You had people that just weren't reliable players, so they didn't show up as much. They
Hmm.
finally got to a point where they weren't showing up as much, and I was like, why am I bothering to run this then? So that's why the
They're-
Order Esoterica still exists. They were originally in other campaigns villains.
Ah,
We got to clean
it's
up their mess.
Hmm.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's see. He so Shaldor, no, not Shaldor. Yeah, Shaldor, the stone that Shaldor was tied to was not uh, Mithras stone. Uh, it was the Mithras stone was what Calpurnia was able to put together. She's the sorceress, uh, probably now lich that we're seeking, and it seems like that my father had a relationship with Calpurnia because he said to
And
uh,
Polly.
send yeah, exactly, send his regards. Yeah. Let's see. All this was chatted about while Loomis was eating like half of the food that was on the table, including licking all of his plate.
He was
Uh,
licking all the pork fat off the plate.
Oh, yes.
exactly. So we it seems like we did make you lick something.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
Oh,
It could have
it
been
got
worse.
worse at the very end.
Yeah.
As you
Let's
dry
see.
humped the post that held up the.
Oh yeah, there was part after my father retired. Stokel started playing, and he sang a song about how he was the hero in the abyss. It was very good. The crowd went wild, and then he ended off with Crossington. Crowd went nuts, and he was showered with coins that Torka did not grab and donate to the church. And let's see, and I think that might be it. Other than Loomis, uh, getting pretty drunk and dry humping a pier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he started dry humping a beam,
a beam.
like a support beam inside the tavern.
There. And so that I think that's everything.
All
If
right.
There's
I'm
pork
correct.
fat talking.
All right, so you have a good night's rest. You've got all your hit points, all your spell slots, etc., back.
Woo.
Let me look at Stokel's sheet, and I'll add his spell slots just in case he hadn't. Jonathan said he would be here at some point, but we'll see. Jonathan says a lot of crazy stuff.
He does say a lot of crazy stuff.
A lot of hookus pookus. A lot of mamba jamba.
All right, so it's the next day. You wake up, you have breakfast. You find out that breakfast is also included as part of your as part of the tab from Soren's father, who you find out has departed. You remember from your conversation with him last night, which Chris had left out, that he said
Oh,
he was going to try to sort of distract Stokel, or not Stokel, but Shaldor. Shaldor was Stokel all along. He was going to try to distract Shaldor away from you while you handled all this business. But he has departed. Um, but he's left behind, enough to pay for your breakfast. So you have a big hearty breakfast. You probably have too many carbs, frankly. Um, and when you leave, you're probably feeling a little logy. But yeah, you set out in the morning. What time do you start headed out? Because remember, what you were going to do. The plan was to head north out of town into
yep.
the forest, and then try to find the road or a road
Hmm.
that you believe leads out here. Out here.
Yeah, so I would assume that we're probably drinking coffee, uh, enjoying breakfast right before sunrise. I would assume that we're tipping waitresses, tipping chambermaids by
Easy.
7:30, 8 in the morning, and
Okay.
heading out.
All right. So, is there
Yeah,
anything
I
you?
mean it's customary to throw a little copper at the people that clean the rooms, and
No, no, it's that's fine. They probably appreciate it.
And
Go
what
ahead.
we
point?
have a we
Yeah,
have a
go ahead.
reputation to uphold in this town.
Well, your reputation is, not spending any money. Well, I mean, that's Soren's reputation at least.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Uh, Can we maybe ask Holly if she knows of any trackers that can probably find us the old road to Roville Manor?
She doesn't know of any trackers. She knows that there are rangers that patrol the woods every now and then, but she tells you to be very careful because the King's Guard, which normally patrols the road,
Hmm.
and the King's Guard, though, when you hear the term King's Guard, that pertains to the King's Road, not actually to a king, because Summerlin
Yeah,
no longer has a monarchy.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, there's a group that just patrols the King's Road to keep it safe and free for trade. But she tells you that they used to make patrols out in the forest, but they haven't in quite some time, and that there have been rumors from people who do trade out in the forest, loggers and such that have come into Crossington, that there have been sightings of giants in the forest.
Mm,
So she tells you to please be careful.
uh, we will.
All right,
Thank you.
is there anything that you guys want to do before you leave town?
Um, Torquemay. Why in the fuck does Torca have caltrops?
I will tell you why he has
No, I
caltrops.
remember that.
Y'all bought like a
I
shit ton
remember
of
that
them one
mess.
time.
I wouldn't mind going by the. Oh no, I'm fine.
Going
Torca's
by
fine.
the okay. All right, so you guys, you're going to be represented by the shield here. So you start heading north up into the forest, and after you've been traveling for, I don't know, it's probably 2 p.m. now. So you've been traveling most of the day, but you still got enough hours in the day that you can make some more time.
Mhm.
You start to notice that the forest is growing very quiet and very still. And suddenly you realize it's been probably at least an hour since you heard any animals out in the forest, even birds.
What
Just the
time of day
wind through
is
the
it?
trees.
It's I'm sorry, Torque. It's 2 p.m.
Sorry,
What
thank you.
were you saying, Hagar?
Just the wind through the trees is all we hear. Nothing else.
Yeah. Everyone make a perception check.
Mm, perception.
No, perception, not percepciones.
I like that. I like that Hagar speaks French.
All right. So Torka, as you guys start to realize, you haven't heard an animal in a while, you feel a rumbling in the ground, and this makes sense that you would feel it. You're used to being in the earth. You have,
Mm-hmm.
you were raised by dwarves. You have a connection somehow through them with the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and you can feel
And my
tremors
God
now.
lives in the earth. I mean, lived in
Yep,
the mountain. Did
and you feel tremors now, faint tremors.
do I have time to warn my colleagues?
Yeah, you're the only one that notices it right now.
I'm gonna motion to everybody first of all to be quiet, and and then I'm gonna kind of. Are we on a road?
You are not on a road. You have been looking for a road. You have not found a road. You
So
have
we're
just
still forest.
yes.
Okay. I'm going to kind of motion everybody.
Oh my God, is
Is
that
that
Stokes?
Stokes?
Oh my God, it is.
Yep.
Damn!
They said you were dead.
Hey.
They said you're dead.
All right. I'm gonna pull Stokel up from the ground from licking the ground. He no longer needs to lick it as much as he's been licking.
Perfect.
Licking. He's licking nature's carpet.
He's
Yeah,
got cotton
get
mouth.
off of it. He's got
Can we
cotton.
please not say things like he was licking nature's carpet?
You just said
It's
it.
grass.
Oh my God. All right, continue. Torka, what were you saying?
Okay, so I'm going to grab the dumbfound Stokel who seems like he's just realizing what's going on. I'm gonna motion for everybody to kind of like get over in these trees, and I'm going to kind of whisper quietly as I kind of get back down and put my hand on the ground, and I'm gonna let them know that something is shaking the ground. Something's causing the ground to reverberate. Is there a
Loomis.
cadence to
Yeah.
the reverberation tray, or is it just a general?
It's just a general rumbling right now.
Okay. Is
All
it
right.
getting any stronger?
It does seem to be picking up in intensity. Everyone else who is not Torka, give me another perception check.
Perception.
He's
I
observant
used
as ever.
the English version.
All right. Yeah, Soren's got his head firmly up his ass. Um, Cole and Loomis, you two start to hear now, and Torka, you can hear it too because you rolled so well earlier. You can actually hear what sounds like something heavy hitting the earth, like, and you hear what sounds like one, and then you hear many, and it is coming now from all sides, from this direction and from this direction.
Oh, it's coming from everywhere.
Yes.
Hmm. Um. Okay.
The
I'm not looking.
trees, the trees that you are all in. Torka, you can see out, and Loomis, you can see out. Cole and Soren, you are so deep, and this forest is so dense, you guys actually can't see anything
Okay.
because the trees are just that thick.
Uh, I'll try to move up a little bit.
Yep.
Any better?
No,
No.
no. You're gonna have to be right on the edge, like Torque is.
Cole is going to do something he hasn't done in a while, which is to get out his Silver Raven, the figurine of wondrous power,
Okay.
and he's going to throw up Numbskull
All right.
and ask him to search the area for the big noise and to fly back to us in the direction that it's coming from. Like basically to indicate to us what direction this noise is coming from, if he can find it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send him straight up from where we are and ask him to kind of search around.
So,
Tell us.
okay. Yeah, you throw him up in the air. He departs to follow your instructions. You see him fly off this direction, and then you see him from far off circle back down through this way. He comes back to your hand, Cole, and he looks in this direction, and then he looks off in this direction, which lines up with the direction that you were hearing, or that the others seem to be hearing the noise from. Or no, you heard it too. Yeah, you got a 27. And as he lands back on your hand, and looks off to the north and then somewhat to the south, suddenly around you, to the north and to the southeast here on the other side of the road, you hear the crashing of trees as massive shapes come lumbering out of the forest.
Jesus.
And they see you. No one actually made an attempt to hide. You guys just ran for the tree cover. But they see you. They start shouting things in Giant, which sounds very crude. It sounds like crude German. Well, although German sounds pretty crude itself. But it sounds like a crude base form of German that you're pretty sure means we want to eat you. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
I am zooming in to click my token.
Gosh darn it. Mine is clicked. I'm good.
You are good, Mr. 22.16.
Initiative.
I got a 21 and still go third.
All right.
That's some home cooking going on here.
So, Soren, you are up.
Yeah.
You see at least 7 giants around you.
Gotcha. Okay. Right, just seeing where to place a fireball.
God, I love this man.
Right. Okay. I will.
Good thing there's no heavy trees.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. It's not
Oh,
my
yeah.
turn.
Okay, yeah. I know about the church. Yeah. Don't worry, I got. So I'll try to plant it right here. Let me see if I can get the fireball icon out. And,
The template.
yeah, the template. Yes. There we go.
Now, if you hold Alt, the left.
Yeah.
Well, you use a Mac. I don't know what sorcery that you would
What's
need for
sorcery?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Option.
I will. There we go. All right, I think I can get 4 in that.
Yes.
And let's see. Right. Okay. I will go ahead and cast that, and I'll throw in couple of other things in this. Let's see. I will heighten the spell, and then I will change it into a thunder. I'll transmute the spell into a thunder. So let me take off all the stuff I needed to do that with.
So you're switching it from fire damage to thunder damage.
Thunder damage, exactly. And I learned my lesson about fireballs and force. And let's see.
Interesting.
Let's
You've
see.
been thunderstruck.
And let's see. Okay, and let's see. I'm gonna go ahead.
So
and
as
cast
you
it.
cast your
Yes.
spell, Chris Head,
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
this hill giant woman over here,
Mm-hmm.
off to the side, yells out something that you recognize as words of magic, probably in her language. And you feel your spell begin to fizzle out.
I will counter her possible counter spell to keep her from doing that. if
All right.
possible.
You are so long as you have your reaction, you are able to counterspell her counterspell.
This is a woman?
Yes.
Badass.
Let's
So,
see.
all right. So you've heightened it, so they're going to have disadvantage on the saving throw
Yeah. Let's see. and I'm
because
gonna
giants
try
are known for being so dexterous.
to- Oh, I can't remember if they are or not.
No, they're not. They're giant lumbering creatures.
Okay, sorry.
5 4.
All right. So what is?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and cast your spell.
I will cast my spell. Let's see, I'm going to do it.
Wait, hang on.
like that.
Yeah. The being able to change the damage, is that meta magic?
Yeah, it's meta magic.
You can only use one meta magic on a spell.
Then I will just do. I'll just do the thunder. I'll just make it thunder.
Okay.
'Cause I'm
So-
not going to burn into the forest.
All right. So they will have normal saving throws then.
Normal saving throws.
We will go top to bottom. Go ahead and cast your spell so we can see the damage and the saving throw that they need.
Yeah. And sorry, just trying to get the spell slot knocked out. Okay, there we go. And submit.
Wait, did you cast this at a higher
All right.
level?
Yep.
All right. Next time you do that, be sure to designate that because I don't think you said that earlier.
Oh no. Okay, sorry. I just did it in the numbers. Sorry, it did. Yeah, sorry. I'll do that. Cool.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, if you're casting it at a higher level, you need to state that at the time that you're casting the spell.
Will do. Will do.
All right, so we'll go ahead and give it to you this time though. DC 18 dexterity saves. We're gonna go top to bottom. Fail. 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 Oh, and
Fail.
yeah. So collectively, they're going to take 50. Or not collectively, singly, they're going to take 50 points of damage.
That's the 12 and the 38?
Yeah. 38 plus 12 is 50.
No, I get it.
All right.
All right.
And
Go ahead. Sorry.
no, it's okay. So they look confused. Number one, that their shaman's magic didn't work, but they're also confused by the fact that the giant fire just turned into a huge sound. All right.
So, all right.
Is
Cool.
that end your turn?
And, yeah, I'll step back. Actually, yeah, I'll step back, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Next up is Loomis.
Okay, Loomis is gonna step up right here and fire 2 crossbow bolts at Gertrude.
As you leave here, you're gonna provoke an attack of opportunity from this giant's
Well, he's
great
kind
club.
of far away. Okay.
Yeah, but he's got a
He's got a
10-foot reach
It's got a 10-foot reach. Yeah.
Okay.
because he's using a great club. So he will try to hit you. He gets an 11. He does not hit you.
Yay.
All right. So which one are you firing at?
Gertrude.
Who?
the shaman lady. The shaman lady.
I'm the
Just
shaman.
click. Yeah, just click on whatever token you're. Click and hold on
Yeah,
whatever
alright.
token you're firing at. All right.
All right.
All right. 21 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yep.
17 does not hit. It looks like it bangs off some crude armor she has. She's got like bones kind of strapped to her chest
Okay.
that are, and these are like huge bones. You would think they come from like elk and bear and crap like that.
Okay.
But it bounces off the bones on her chest. So, 14 points of damage. Very good. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes, that'll end my turn.
Cole, you are ready.
All right.
And while Cole figures out what kind of bullshit he's going to pull, I'm going to go make some coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna go bio.
Well, that sounds awesome. It's good to see you, Cole.
Thanks.
While nobody's listening, I think we need to seriously do some focus fire. Crossbow bolts aren't going to do it.
Okay. And are we going after the shaman?
I think. I don't know.
Well, I
Gotta
could use fairy fire and light a few of them up, and we get advantage
Well, that's pretty sexy.
automatically on it. But I don't think I can get more than 2, because they're so big.
Man, that was the most damage I've done in a bit. That was 200 points of damage.
That's 200 points, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, jeez. Jeez, I'm wondering how strong he's going to be.
That was 7 of them.
Yeah, exactly. And this looks
Just
like
gotta
some
throw-
kind of chieftain at the bottom.
I'm going to go into healer mode because I got to keep you guys alive. Y'all got to do damage. These suckers got to die.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back.
Nice
Woohoo!
PB break.
Cool.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. We're live. I'll say it in German. Have den Bio?
Man, I was taking a sip, and it was spewed out all over the place.
A sip of the bio?
They move on bio.
Oh man.
Well, this looks like a lot of giants.
Well, yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. Cole, what are we doing?
I'm gonna cast fairy fire right here between. Well, I guess I'm in the woods. Could I see these two? I want to catch them both in a fairy.
Oh yeah, they're both coming out of the trees with murder in their eyes. You can definitely see both of them.
Okay. Then I'm gonna put a fairy fire which has a 20-foot cube right between them to try to catch both of them.
Okay. Yep, that's doable.
Okay. Put it in the channel. So I clicked it, but I don't. Oh, it did. It did go. I just didn't.
All right.
So
So
it's basically dexterity save at a DC 18.
this
Or
giant over
you
here,
did it.
which is also likewise like the woman over here, also wearing bits of crude giant-made armor about his body. Seems a little bit tougher than the others, and looks like he's maybe not as affected by the magic as you would hope he would be. Meaning, mechanically, he's going to have advantage on this saving throw.
Okay.
So we will go left to right, but he's still a giant, so he's got low dexterity. Looking for an 18. He fails, and then the woman, she fails. So both of these characters now are lit up in a faint purplish outline that you can still see despite the fact that it's midday.
Cool.
All right, you have cast a spell. Is there anything
Okay.
else that you want to do?
Yes. I guess I want to retreat further back
Okay.
into the woods, and then I will. I will inspire Torka with great words of encouragement about how how much damage he can do, even though he
How
thinks
big
of
a
himself
D?
as a healer.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
I assumed you were going to say,
You guys,
I'm going to inspire
Yeah,
Torque
you
about
guys-
how big of a dick he is.
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard. And that's
Alright.
a D10?
yes.
All right, let's find a inspired. Here we go. It's a flag. You feel inspired, Torka.
Yes. I feel like I have a big D.
10.
All right.
Ah,
Next,
D10.
this giant, who was affected by your fairy fire, storms down into the road, crashes through the trees next to you, Cole. Raises his massive great club, which really looks like they just took a giant tree and shaved the limbs off of it. And he is going to bring that down on top of you. 18 hits. He makes a second swing. 28 crits.
Jesus.
Oh.
He makes a third swing. 2 hits and a
18
crit.
hits.
Cole, this is going to hurt.
Ouch. Yep.
So the first swing, you feel this massive tree-like club smack into you for 15 bludgeoning damage. But the second one on the backswing really hits you. Catches you right in the center of the chest for another 29 points of damage. And then on the third backswing, he gets you for 27.
I'm gonna be sick.
Oof.
All
Alright.
right,
Cole just
so
got tree clubbed.
I need you to make me, let me see here, a DC 10, and then 29 half would be a DC 14, and then a DC 13. So a DC 10, DC, here, I'll put these in chat. DC 10, DC 14, DC 13. Those
Okay,
are the Constitution saving throws you need to make for your concentration.
Okay. And do I get any advantage for being so close to Torka?
Torka, what's your aura? I think it's a +4.
Yeah, but that's for being frightened.
Yeah, your aura of protection though gives a bonus to saving throws.
Um,
It's equal to your charisma modifier.
Yeah, so it is a +4.
Okay, and they have to be within 10 feet of you, I think.
Yep.
You are 10 feet of him, so you will get a +4 on each of those saving throws.
Okay. So I'll do them in the order you typed them.
Okay. Made that one. Made that one. Made that one. Very good.
Okay.
Your fairy fire persists.
Okay.
Torka and Soren, you guys were close by Cold. You saw Cold just get hammered by this massive giant. This giant up here is going to move down here towards Loomis. It raises its great club. 24 hits. 24 hits. 2 hits with its massive club. It only swings twice. You take 27 plus 14 is 51 points of damage.
All right.
All right.
Minus 51 equals. All right.
This guy up here moves down 5, 10, 15, 20. They are just sort of Kool-Aid manning their way through the forest. Like any tree in front of them, they just sort of run through. Any rock, they just sort of jump over without much effort. This one is going to bear down on you, Loomis.
Oh, man.
2 more swings with his great club. 20 hits. 20 hits. Jesus. So that's going to be 22 plus 12 is 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
That. Alrighty.
All right. This one runs this way, looking at this one. She mumbles some words. You see her take what looks like a powder out of a pouch, and she kind of hurls it in an arc towards this one, the one with the black hair that just tore Cole apart. And I think I have to see how much this is. All right, this guy looks a little rejuvenated. This one looks at the other two around it, this way and this way, yells something out, points to the forest, and then he moves up here. The other one likewise moves up. And then this one at the top is going to move down through here. This one picks up a giant rock and hurls it at you, Torka. 22 hits, I think.
2 hits.
You take 16 bludgeoning damage, as this one also picks up a rock and hurls it at Loomis.
Oh, man.
16.
It misses.
Luckily.
This one picks up a rock and throws it at Torka. 20 hits. No, 20 misses.
20 misses. Yeah.
All right. That's going to be it for them. Torka,
Ooh.
you're up. What would you like to do?
Um. So this one was somehow looked like it was revived, but did it actually take any damage?
No, he did not. I said he looked like he was somehow rejuvenated.
Ah, my bad. Okay.
So you would guess he's got some kind of positive mojo on him.
This was a damaged giant, was it not?
No, this one was not. This one and this one have not taken damage. The three in the back and the witch have.
Okay. Um.
And she's staring at you like she wants some, like she either wants some turtle soup or maybe she wants to stick your shell up her butt.
Okay. Torga's not been on a date in a while, so. Okay, so Torga is going to move to here because he thinks he is still within 10 of everybody.
Hang on, let me check. Yeah.
Okay. And then Torka is going to swing at the pretty lady with his vicious war pick.
Hey, lady. All right.
Hey, lady. All right. First attack.
23 hits. You put your vicious war pick right in her cankle.
We're gonna put a little smite on that, my brother from another mother.
All right. So 28 total, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And then
And she
I'm gonna-
howls in pain. This was
And then
a
I'm going-
mighty blow.
Mighty blow, mighty blow. And then I'm going to swing the war pick backwards at her.
That is a miss.
I think I'm gonna add my D10 to that.
You can't. You rolled a natural 1. It's always going to miss.
Oh, yuck. Okay.
Wait. And her, he should have advantage because of the fairy fire.
Oh, that's right. You do have advantage because of the fairy fire, which means that you
Ah.
did not roll a natural 1. You have 13.
Brother.
So you can roll you can add your inspiration to that if you want.
I think I will before I forget that I have it.
Okay.
So
With
a 20.
an extra 7, that does hit her.
All right. So that would have been an additional
14.
14, and I'm going to throw another smite on that.
Oh my God. Yeah, that you managed to hit her right where you just hit her. You hear bone break, and you cast apparently Revivify on her.
No,
She's
no,
back.
no. I'm marking off spell slots. I'm sorry. I don't know how I hit Revivify.
I mean, if you want to bring your enemies back from the dead, that's fine. But you
No,
totally
no,
killed her.
I'm so sorry. Oh, so Revivify. No, I was marking down my level 3 spell slots, and it's above Revivify. No, I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, you hit her. You hit her in that same spot on her cankle, but this time you hear bone give, and you hear a resounding breaking crack travel up the rest of her leg. She starts bleeding profusely and just drops in the spot that she's in. Her pouch that she was carrying spills out next to you, and the contents kind of hit the ground next to you. You see what looks like rotten vegetables, like big vegetables like gourds and melons, and mixed in with what looks to be bear dung here and there.
I bet it smells
Ooh.
fantastic.
Marinade.
All right. Good work,
So-
Torka.
That will end Torka's turn.
All right.
Clarification: that isn't a marinade; it's a rub.
Wow. All right. We are at the start of round 2 now. Soren, you are up.
Okay.
Maybe even prairie dogging a little.
Yeah. Okay. So I will definitely cast another fireball, and I will cast it at a higher level again,
All right.
and I'll make it. I'll use. I'll transmute it to thunder damage. Let me pull out a fireball template.
I feel like Soren has grown as a person. This is so weird.
That he can
There we
find
go.
his own template?
Yeah.
Well, that and he can actually move it onto the map, and he's he's actually concerned about not burning down the forest.
Yeah. Exactly.
He really has grown.
This is a
I'm not sure I
kindler,
like this new Soren.
this is a kindler, gentler Soren.
Kindler, gentler sword. And I will cast as a level 7 fireball.
Dear God, Chris Head,
Wow.
Let's see.
Jesus.
Unleashing the Soren. And let's see.
The Sorenator.
I don't even want to think about how many dice that is.
All right.
All right, so DC 18 dexterity saving throws. We're gonna go across the top, and then we'll come back down to this dude and go over finish with this guy. So fails, 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 and fails. All of them fail. All of them take 55 points of damage.
Yes.
These are some crispy critters, but they are still alive. As we used to hear at the state fair when we were younger. Still
Exactly.
alive.
Alive. And
Listen, the state fair when we were kids was kind of effed up.
yeah.
They had a
That was
lot of strange, weird stuff. All right, so
And
minus.
that.
Hang on, I'm not
Oh,
done.
Sorry.
All right, so these things are not scorched, but they are definitely thunderstruck.
And I just move up a little closer, and
Yeah.
I think. Well, no, I can't. I can't because I think that'll take me out of 10 foot with this guy. Let me check.
I mean,
I'm no longer
don't be
inspired.
don't be a pussy.
Well, I there we go. I'll still be in 10 feet of that guy, so I just close it in to get closer to my buddy Torka.
All right. Next up is Loomis. Loomis, how you feeling over there?
Oh, he's feeling all right. So he's gonna do his action surge. So he's gonna take 3 on that guy,
All right.
and then can he see how it goes, and then maybe move 3 to this guy? Is that a thing?
I mean, you're gonna have 4 total.
No, I have 3 attacks.
Oh, you have 3? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're level 13 now, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you get 3, I think, at level 11. So you can do 1 at a time.
Okay.
You're gonna have 6 total. So if you want to split them up, if you want to do 3 here and 3 here, you can do that. But if you want to like work on one and try to
Okay.
like whittle that one down,
This guy right here.
you can just do them 1 at a time. All right, let's do them 1 at a time. You've got 6
Alright,
total.
here.
That's a crit.
Jesus.
Whoa.
All right, so that's going to be 18 points of damage. All right.
Okay, he shall do another. Take that, you slimy bastard.
13 does hit him.
Nice.
Mm.
They're wearing fur.
Minus another 16. Yeah, these guys aren't as armored as the other 2.
And then he brings it back across for another.
19 hits. Oh, hang on. That was your heavy crossbow. You would have
Heavy
this.
crossbow.
Oh, oops, sorry.
Okay.
My bad. There we go.
All right, 26 hits. Another 9. You have 3 attacks left.
Okay, what's he look like? Is he
He looks bad.
All right, we'll do another.
Still alive.
Still alive. That hits. Another 14. Tell us how you kill this giant.
Oh, when he brings it back across, it opens his neck from ear to ear, and his head flops back, and the blood kind of sprouts out, and kind of just dribbles down his hairy, fur-covered chest, and he falls back on his back.
All right. He's going down. He's yelling timber. All right.
And then 2 more on the fellow to my right.
That hits. All right. 9. 18 hits. Another 7. Very good. You have
And-
used all of your attacks.
And then I would like to do my second wind to roll my 1d10.
All right. It's 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Okay. So how do I type that? RD10
So you do slash
/
R
R
space
D10.
1d10 plus 7. Or not plus 7. You're level 13. So that would be 19 points.
Okay. Nice.
What's that mechanic that heals you?
It is my second wind. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain a hit point equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level.
So you just healed for 19?
I guess.
Yeah, he rolled a 1d10, so
Hey, that's cool.
he rolled a 6, and then plus his fighter level, which is 13. That's 19 points. He
How do
can
I share that?
he can only do what?
There it is. All right.
He can only do that once per short rest.
That's best. Cool.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right, Cole. It is your turn. You're kind of off on your own with a friend down here. You're making
Yeah.
friends, Cole.
It's not what I was going for, but
In the
Okay,
abyss, you didn't get
so-
you didn't get hit at all, if I'm correct.
He got hit 3 times.
oh yeah, yeah,
No,
I
I'm
got
talking
knocked
about
all the way
in the
down
in the abyss.
in the abyss.
Oh, in
No,
the
okay,
abyss.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I think Torka had to bring you back up,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
or maybe it was down to 1 hit point or something. It was real close.
You were
Okay.
at a level where you had hit points left, but if he had another round to like have his way with you, that'd have been it for you.
Pardon.
Yeah. Okay, Cole is going to move 5.
Turn me into a bird so I can fly far,
Fly
far, far away.
Far, far away.
No, he is going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this one right in front of him. And let me put it in the chat and mark it off.
So apparently, drinking a potion being a bonus action has now been officially adopted by D&D for the next edition, the 2024 Player's Handbook. That's a new edition without being a new edition. Nod, nod, wink, wink.
Right.
Interesting.
Well, everyone does it that way because, I think most people got the idea to start doing it that way from Critical Role because that's how they do it. And it's just better because there's nothing worse when you're playing and then to not be able to do something offensively on your turn. You know, have to use your action for something else, like either because you're incapacitated or because you have to use a potion to heal yourself.
Yeah, that's a really big tax to drink a potion. If that's
Feels
your
like maybe you
requirement.
could have like a hurried attack that's, you know, kind of, I don't know, disadvantaged, and then you get to drink the potion. But yeah.
All right, so spell
So
save.
Yeah, it's a DC 18 Wisdom save.
And that's on
But
this dude?
Yeah, it did something weird because I tried to upcast it. So I'm saying this in advance. I upcast it to level 2, but it didn't show that in the roll. It just shows 3 dice that got that 9. So I rolled another d6 because it
Okay.
says at the bottom there. So it should be 9 plus 6 if he takes damage.
All right, so 9 plus 6 is 15 if he takes damage. So you reach out with your magic, and as you cast the spell at him, the fairy fire that is around him actually kind of convalesces into a kind of magical armor for a moment around him.
Ooh.
And it absorbs the spell that you just cast at him.
Oof.
You realize that was a parting gift from the giantess that Torka just killed.
Do that sand at him.
And he looks down at you, and he can't help but laugh.
Yikes.
Tennessee.
Well, okay, searching everything I have to see what I could do. I'm pretty sure it is nothing.
Well, you've already
Nothing
cast a spell, so
Yeah.
the only other thing you could cast again would be a cantrip if it was a reaction. Because you're not a sorcerer, you can't do bullshit sorcerer stuff. Only bullshit sorcerers can do bullshit sorcerer stuff.
And
And
we
that's
got,
why,
we
that's
got
why
one of
we all
them.
love Soren. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I have no reaction cantrips available, so and if I run, I'll probably be doomed. But if I stay, I'm definitely doomed.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that he has reach and move to here.
Okay.
In just hopes of sharing the love with my companions. And I'll end my turn.
All right. Next up is our friends,
Actually-
the giants.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Next up is our friends, the giants. This one crosses further into the forest up here to chase down Cole. He really likes the idea of like bringing that great club down on you some more, Cole. I don't know that
Yep.
Cole likes it so much, but the hero of the abyss, surely he can take a giant.
I can see what he likes about it.
So
Other than
he's
that.
going to make 3 great club attacks at you. Your fairy fire is still active on him, by the way. It just basically what her spell did was give him temporary legendary resistance, which is what he used on your dissonant whispers. I didn't even have him roll because their wisdom is like a -1. All right, so let's see. He's looking for I think an 18. Yeah, looking for 18.
Mm-hmm.
That is a miss. Oh, that's a hit. And the third one? Third one is a miss. So only one gets through to you.
Oh.
You take
Oh.
19 bludgeoning. Only 19.
I still got one leg.
So, give me a DC. Yeah, give me a DC 10 concentration check, which is a Constitution saving throw.
You are within
Alright.
10 of me.
Yeah, this is with advantage.
All right. So you still have your fairy fire going on him. All right.
Okay.
Next up is the other giants. This one is going to move up here, step over the dead female, 5, 10, 15. This one will consolidate down here. So this giant and this giant are going to throw rocks at Soren.
All right.
We'll do the one up top first, and then the one below him. 17 misses, 26 though. 26 hits you in a way that you cannot shield.
Yep.
You take 11 bludgeoning.
I'll take that.
This giant is going to make his great club attacks at Soren, aiming over the head of Loomis. Yeah.
I am going to. I'm going to cause him to make those at a disadvantage
Okay.
with my defensive stance.
Nice.
14
Oh,
misses.
thank God.
And 12 misses. Woohoo!
Oh.
All right. So both of those miss. You have Torka to thank for, well, your life, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. And then this one is going to attack Torka with his great club. 2 attacks. 11 misses, 26 hits. Torka, you take 25 bludgeoning damage. And feel your shell give a little
Crunchy there.
little crunch. All right, and that will end the giant's turn. Next up is Torka. Now, Torka, I will give you this as a freebie. All right, this one is the one that looks the worst off out of anything that's close to you. This thing looks bad. So you have bad, and oh God, why did I wake up today?
Okay. And then we have. And then we have this guy that looks pristine.
Yeah, this guy is not taking damage.
I am going to
Do a little dance.
make a little nub. Torka's gonna step here. And I am going to touch my little buddy Cole. Tell him it's all gonna be okay. And I'm going to heal him for 35 points.
All right.
Whoa.
Not too shabby.
It is gonna be okay.
See, he believes you.
I'm inspired.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Next up is the start of round 3. Soren, our bullshit sorcerer, is up. What would you like to do?
Soren the bullshit sorcerer. Soren is going to transmute another fireball into thunder damage to protect the forest, because he doesn't want to have to put out all those fires. Make sure he does not hit his brother Loomis. That should get all 3 of them. Oh, I mean all 4 of them.
All right.
And he's going to cast those a higher level. We're going to try to. We're going to try to. We'll try. Yeah. This. No, actually, what happened? Let's do the big stuff. All right. Casting is a 6th level spell.
Are you doing any kind of meta? Oh no, you changed the
Yeah.
damage. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
change the damage to thunder.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then let's see. Make sure I got the right one. Yes. Got that down.
All right, let's cast it. Let's do it.
And it's cast.
All right. So even if they made their saving throws, 3 of these dudes are just straight up deleted. They are torn apart by the thunder, by the fiery thunder, and just sort of disperse into fine red mists. This one has a chance.
As a what?
Has a chance. No, not so much. This one takes 46 points of damage and is likewise dead, but is not dispersed on the wind. The ones that I just deleted instead of putting an X on that I described as just wasting away into the air, they only had 3 hit points each.
Oh, Jesus.
After the first 2 thunderballs. All right, Soren.
And I will. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see if I can help somebody get advantage on this guy. Back that up. This one's gonna be it. Okay, I'll just plant myself there.
All right. Next up then is Loomis.
Loomis will scoot down here and make his 3 attacks.
You will have advantage from Soren.
Awesome. Taste the steel of my axe, you dirty cretin.
God, it's so cringy.
That's supposed to be.
17 does not hit him.
Right.
23 hits.
Nice.
Where my sheet go? Okay. And one more, sir.
23 hits. Another 9.
And that'll end my turn.
All right. Next up is Cole. Cole, you have to be feeling better
Alright.
about yourself.
A little bit, yeah. But the confidence encourages him to try the same thing that didn't work. So he's going to retry Dissonant Whispers after moving 5 feet. That's a good question. Okay. It did the same thing with my upcast, so I'm going to roll it. So I'm taking a 2nd level spell slot away. And that did a lot.
All right.
Okay, so don't know if he still has protection, but it's a
He does not
DC
have
18.
he does not have that temporary legendary resistance that the shaman gave him. But
Nice.
he still does have his resistance. So he
Mhm.
will have advantage on this roll, but he's at a -1. And he gets a 13 and fails. He takes the full 9 points of damage. But worse,
Yeah, get ready, reactions.
he is forced to move, use his reaction, and move as far away from he can from the party. Bard fuckery will end this fight, but not before. Pretty much all of you will get to make a attack of opportunity.
Unless I can use my sentinel ability to stop him.
But then we won't get our attacks of opportunity, right?
No,
So you
no,
could.
he is literally moving away. So he will at least move 5 feet away. That's what's going to trigger the attacks of opportunity. You will get to make one, Cole, as he's moving away for those 5 feet.
But
Okay.
But yeah,
but you get my mechanic, right?
no, yeah, I understand, Torga, but you still have to hit him first.
True. Okay.
Okay, so this is a rapier attack.
18 hits for 9 points of damage as you stab him in. We're gonna say you stab him in the cheek meat, like in his big left cheek on his fanny.
Man, I can reach that high. All right,
Me.
I'll take it.
All right, next up is Torka.
All right. Vicious War Pick. Shwing. Hello.
You have advantage on it because he is still affected by fairy fire. All right, 20 hits, so his speed is reduced to 0. He cannot run away, at least not right now.
Nice.
So 10
I'm
points
not-
of damage.
I'm. That's fun. Okay, I'm done.
All right, Loomis.
Okay.
Do you want to use your reaction for an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, 26 hits, 10 points of slashing damage. Very good. And Soren Lorenzen.
All right, again with my trusty dagger.
That hits for 8
Oh,
points
wow.
of piercing damage.
Little cheek meat.
As you stab him in the other cheek, in his right butt cheek. All right. So that will end Cole's turn. I think that's correct.
Yep.
All right. Next up then is our friend the giant, who suddenly no longer, thanks to Torka, no longer feels like he has to run away. He steps boldly back. Or no, he's going to stay right here. And I think he's going to try to attack Soren.
Okay.
3 attacks at Soren, looking for a 19. That's a hit.
Yep.
That's a miss, and that's a hit. All of these, you can shield that first one.
Oh yes, I will cast shield.
All right, so that first one misses then, the second one misses, but the third one is higher than your shield.
Yeah.
You take 14 bludgeoning.
All right. Okay, cool.
All right, next up is, where did our...
Is the dog snoring?
Yep. The dog is snoring.
All right, Torka, you're up next.
Torque is going to step. I don't think there's any reason for Torque to do any kind of. Well, I guess that couldn't hurt.
What?
Buy that for a dollar.
5, 10. So Torque is going to step to here. I believe that gives
Hey.
Torque advantage.
You already had advantage on him. Because he's,
Because of the fairy
Yeah.
fire?
'cause he's affected by fairy fire right
Fairy
now.
fire, okay. I'll do this anyway. And then I'll swing my vicious war pick. Boom diggity. That's a critty.
That's a crit. That's a big critty. So you're looking at 14 plus 30. You're looking at 27 points of damage right now. Do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, let's just pop a little first on there.
Roll it twice because you got a crit.
Oof.
Whoa.
So that's
Oof.
let me see, 11 plus 3, 14, 22, 27, 36, 52 points of damage.
Too shabby.
Vicious.
All right, and then I will hit him again.
Crit. Oh, 17 does not hit.
Okay. Well, then that ends Torka's turn.
All right. Next up is the start of round 4.
Round 5, I believe.
Is it?
Think.
That's fine. We'll call it round 5. Doesn't matter.
Matters not.
Soren, you're up.
Okay. I will. I will chill out a little bit. I'm going to step back a little bit.
Soren, it's your
Okay.
turn. I'm just gonna chill out.
Yeah. I'm
just
gonna chill out a little
I'm
bit.
just gonna chill.
I'm gonna 1 second. I'm gonna just cast Firebolt.
All right.
You gonna go prone?
No, I'm stepping back. So that way I don't have it at a disadvantage. Okay.
All right.
And
You. No, actually, you would have it at a disadvantage, because so you've got advantage with Torka, but that's for melee attacks.
yeah.
So you are next
Yeah,
to him using a
Fairy
ranged
Fire?
attack. Oh no, Fairy Fire. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about the Fairy Fire. So with this kind of cancels out, because with Fairy Fire you'd have advantage, but then because you're casting a ranged right next to him, that would give you
Okay, I
disadvantage.
thought I was too a little far. Sorry. Okay, I'm still adjacent.
So
Okay,
you
my
would.
bad.
So it's only a 16, and a 16 does not hit.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right. Sorry, guys.
Next up is Loomis.
Okay, Loomis is gonna move over here, which is 15, and down here. And say, I have come to make your day with judicious haste.
Uh-huh.
He's a poet. He's a poet.
All right.
Put that in your next song, Cole.
That hits for 18 points of damage.
And then one more. Oh, oops, sorry, wrong button. Gosh darn it.
$17 does not hit.
Ah,
27 does hit. For another 9 points of damage. Very good. This guy is starting to look rough now.
okay, then
All
it's
right.
my turn.
All right, next up is Cole.
Okay. Cole is just gonna step up and swing.
Well, are you swinging or jabbing? I mean, you've got a rapier.
Jabbing. Yeah, true.
Oh.
Jabbing.
All right, that hits. Another 8 points of damage. Did you want to do anything else?
Yeah. I will use my reaction to cast Healing Word on Loomis. Well, can I tell if Loomis or Torko looks worse?
Easily Loomis looks like he's taken more punishment. He is. I mean, he's got blood all over his face from pouring out of his nose from earlier, like caked maybe in his
But he has
beard.
a steely grimace.
Healing Grimace. Okay, well, I'll heal you for 9.
Okay.
All right, is that in your turn?
Yes.
All right, next up is our friend, who is going to make 3 more attacks at Soren to try to avenge his crew that was put down with thunder.
Okay. Yeah, I will cast shield.
Well, why don't you see? Why don't you
Hasn't
see if
even
he
swung
even?
yet.
Yeah, he may.
Oh.
He may just miss all 3
sorry,
of
I
them.
saw that 21. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's true. I won't cast shield. I'll wait.
Damn.
Loomis was trying to taunt.
All right,
Yeah,
so well, taunting would take up your whole action.
Okay.
If next time if you want to try to taunt something, you need to instruct me on that,
Okay.
or you need to be like, oh hey, DM, I'm trying to draw this thing's attention away, because then we would make it a skill check and you wouldn't really be attacking. All right, so
Good to know.
shield, so that raises your AC to 24.
Correct.
Second one misses, and the third one also misses. And he roars in frustration. Torka, it is your turn.
All right, I will swing my vicious war pick that is vicious. $29 hits.
Ooh, when you
Yeah.
roll like that, it's vicious.
So that's an unfortunate crit damage roll. Look at that, 1 and 1. But
Oh, well.
10 plus 7, so that's 17, 19. Do you want to do anything else to it?
Yeah, we'll smite that.
All right.
So that's the first smite and the second smite.
A total of 44 points of damage as you catch this guy in the back of his calf. And he hollers out, "Roar."
My cheek meat! And then my second war pick.
Yeah, he's blooding. He's bleeding out of his ass from 2 wounds. 2 grievous wounds from Cole and Soren.
Another 19.
That hits also for another 19.
Let me mark off my level 2 spell slot. Down to 1. I'm checking spell slots.
Last I checked, they had removed things like Eldritch Smite for Warlocks and Divine Smite for Paladins from the new edition. But you don't have to worry about that because we're not playing the new edition.
So that was my another first level smite I threw on there for another 14. And we cannot eat anything that wears pants.
Anything that is like a people that has culture. I mean, you can. I'm not going to tell you can't be cannibals. I'm just, I'm going to judge you if you do. All right. So. Oh, you used another smite. Okay.
Yep. So I did 77 points of damage that turn, I believe.
Oof. Yeah. This guy's looking bad. All right. We're at the start of round 6. Soren Lorenzen.
All right. Okay, Soren's just gonna try Shocking Grasp. And, see if that does anything. Well, no. I'm gonna try to get out to 10, where I'm still in his range. Am I correct?
You are within 10 feet of him.
Okay, cool. And now I'll try Firebolt again.
All right.
Yeah, let's try that.
Now, here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
You don't provoke opportunity, but you are still within his melee range.
Yes.
Which means you do this at disadvantage. But you have Fairy Fire, or Cole has Fairy Fire on him, so it's just a normal roll.
Okay, gotcha. And then, I'll go ahead and do that.
Hendo, I'll kill you on this next turn.
Just
Firebolt.
asking for clarification.
Firebolt. All right. So 21 hits. You dealt 15 points of damage. Guess how many hit points this dude had left?
15?
15. Tell us how you end the Hill Giant leader.
I just hit him square in the chest, and I'm bracing to get hit again, and then I'm shocked, when I see him just kind of teeter and then just fall lifeless in front of me.
All right.
The big thunder, clap, and then I still can't believe he's dead. As I ready another fireball.
He falls down, falls to his knees, and falls over ass up in front of you, Torka.
Good job, Soren. I was about to tell him he fights like a kitten.
Letting out his death gurgle from the behind.
All right, we are out of combat.
Okay.
What would you like to
Yes,
do?
we should
Okay.
search the bodies and see if there's anything of interest.
So, you recall 3 of these bodies just disappeared earlier.
Yeah.
On the ones that are left, you find like a lot of nasty stuff from this chick. Like the stuff that fell out of her pouch. She's got like bear scat. She's got bear scat in jars. So, looking at this, you would think like she was using this as some kind of poultice, which doesn't seem healthy. She's got lots of animal bones. She's got a big rock that none of you can really move. But it was in her pouch. It's similar to the size of the ones that they were throwing at you earlier. On these 2, you find a combined 30 pieces of silver. On this guy, you find 20 pieces of silver and 10 pieces of gold. So that would be 30, that's 50 silver, 10 gold.
All right.
I'll collect it if you guys don't mind.
No problem.
Orca's gonna look a little disapproving at you, Stokel, and I'm gonna say something to the effect of, "You really should be giving that to the church, you know."
Okay, maybe I'll tip the church.
I think he chipped the church quite a bit when Torka took all that silver at the beginning of last week.
Yeah, that's what I was implying.
Yeah, exactly.
All
Never
right.
too much for the church, my friends.
And with the giants no longer plundering through the area, you hear the sound of animals return to the forest. You hear birds, other animals off in the distance. And we will
Okay.
end there for tonight as you guys continue on your way to try to figure out if you can find this road.
Very nice. Good job, sir.
All right,
Yeah.
glad you guys had fun.
Very nice.
I think I made Jonathan and Hagar prairie dog a little bit at the beginning. That was fun.
I totally prairie dogged. I was like,
those guys hit like
what?
hit like a ton of bricks. My lord.
Yeah, and they only had a +8 to hit y'all. That's why they weren't hitting as often as they could have. I should have upped there to hit to at least 10, so they could have dealt more damage to you. Maybe given you a little bit more of a challenge.
One of us would have died, probably.
Well, you wouldn't have died, but a couple of you probably would have gone down. Yeah, like sacks of taters.
Tater sacks.
All right.
Yeah, I was one bad roll away from going down.
That was
We
super.
will pick that up then next week.
Well, badass. Thank you,
And
Trey.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trey.
Y'all have a good rest of the week. We'll see y'all next time.
Take it easy.
Cool.
All right. Good night.
Later. Bye.
Later.
Good night, brothers.
Good night.